at that time. And that's what my PhD was essentially based on. And then eventually, now I moved on from there. I was so blessed at that time. It was when I was in Israel.
Wow.
It was really when I was in Israel, towards the end of my PhD, that one time in the night, the Lord visited with me in the night, and he called me 3 times by voice. And I remember that when he did that, I was so shocked that I woke up. And he left a message in my heart that I have called you.
Wow.
But you know, all that could not make sense.
Yeah, exactly. You come from a medical background.
Yeah, and then in Israel.
And then you receive this calling that says, I'm calling you for this. How?
And then in Israel, you rightfully said, in Israel, Sundays is a working day.
Exactly.
You see that? So even the concept of going to church to try to harness this whole thing was almost not there. There were churches, there's those people that on Sundays, you know, Saturday really.
Yeah, Saturday.
On Saturday,
yes,
on Shabbat,
yeah, Shabbat.
When these people go to the synagogue, they try to hold the church, you know. But I'd not hooked so much onto the churches. And, excuse me, and so the other thing also, the Lord made me know that if I said yes to the calling, all the dream of being a professor in the university was over.
That was your dream. Your dream as a child was
yes, my longing really.
My longing dream.
To one day come back to Kenya and lecture in the university.
That was always in your heart to come back to Kenya.
Yes, and lecture. Or wherever I go to, but at least lecture, be an academic. So this is something I was deliberately pursuing.
Wow.
You see that?
Wow.
And so the problem then became, the Lord made it very clear that if you agree to this calling, that dream is finished. You will not lecture. And so that confused me. So I did not understand. Then what is this all about? Because how will I even go back home and say, now is what, everything is over? I just want to preach the gospel. And so, and then, as I was finishing my PhD in Israel, then the attempt was to run away from the Lord. That's when I began out what I attempted to run away. Because he made me know that if you will go into this, forget everything else. Just come and serve me fully. So the first thing to do was to run away. To say, I don't want this thing, shut my ear,